Ready? All right, let's get started. Everybody's sitting down, so I will sit down too. All right. All right, let's start by finding a nice, tall, comfortable seated position. If you have something to sit on, you can do that. And let's take a moment to check in with the body. Notice where we're holding on to tension. And let's take a moment to check in with the breath. And let's do a little alternate nostril breathing this morning. I think everybody's done that at this point in time, but just in case for a reminder. So you can use your index and middle finger to rest on the forehead, or you can tuck it in under the hand towards the palm. Thumb goes on the right nostril, ring finger on the left nostril. And we'll start with an exhale. Exhale everything out. And then close off the right side. We're going to inhale in the left nostril. Switch fingers. Close off the left, open the right, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right side, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Let's do one more round. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Release your hand. So that hand is kind of more beginner. As we get more involved with breathing with our alternate nostril breath, what you actually do is you keep both fingers on, and you're just opening the open side a halfway. So instead of moving the finger all the way off, you just kind of open it halfway. So that's a little bit more advanced to do it that way. That's why I always do big movements on and off, because it takes some practice to get there. All right, so let's bring legs out in front and pound the legs into the mat. Wake them up a little bit. And then we'll start by extending the heels away from the torso, sitting up as comfortably tall as possible. And then point, that's our inhale breath. Flex is our exhale breath. Excellent. And then let's go for circles around with the ankles. Do one ankle at a time, or both together, or opposites. Getting some movement in there, getting that fluid flowing. And then just for fun, let's open the toes up away from each other. I have short little toes, so you might not be able to see what I'm doing. They just kind of look like that. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet in towards each other. And then tops of the feet. The pinky toe comes back towards the shoulder. And then next, let's finish with our windshield wipers. So maybe noticing all the way up into the hip, that internal and external rotation. All right, and then when you're ready, you can cross your legs again, or leave them out straight if that's more comfortable. And then let's move up to the wrists. So we'll bring both arms straight out, tuck the thumbs, wrap the fingers, and make circles around with the wrists. One direction, other, opposites. Excellent. And then release that. Let's bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and make figure eights. And take a pause, bring the fingers apart, and switch which fingers on top. Excellent. And release that, shake it out. Let's move up to the neck. So we'll take an inhale here. On the exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Just going as far as is comfortable. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling again, just as far as is comfortable. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale. And exhale. So inhale back to center, and then we'll go side to side. So our exhale, ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Nice. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, first side. If you want to bring that arm out and over, resting it on the opposite head, making space between that ear and shoulder. Take a moment and breathe into that tension. And when you're ready, arm comes up, inhale, head to center, exhale, other side. Arm comes out and over, resting that hand on the opposite side of the head, making space between that ear and shoulder. And let's take a moment to breathe into any tension that we're finding. And then when you're ready, release that arm, inhale, head back to center. Nice. All right, let's go to the twist with the neck. So we're gonna look straight ahead, inhale. On the exhale, gaze goes around towards the first side, shoulders stay where they are. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. One more time, each side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. Excellent. All right, let's move down to the shoulders. We're going to inhale, shoulders come up and forward. Exhale down, back. Inhale. Exhale. And let's reverse that. Inhale back and up. Exhale down and forward. Excellent. And then finish with one or two more, either direction or simply straight up and down. All right, let's come into our cat and cow. So if you have been sitting here and your legs are tired, you want to switch which direction or which leg's in front, or if you want to bring them straight out, you can do it that way too. So if you have your legs crossed, hands under the knees. If your legs are out, hands under the thighs. And let's start with our exhale. So we're going to exhale round, forward, the chin tucks down. On the inhale, coming up, looking up. Exhale back to cat. Inhale, looking up into cow. Exhale back. And then when you're ready, coming back to that neutral spine. And let's come to our laterals here. So do our 6 directions. If you have blocks and you want to use them for your laterals, you're welcome to do that. If you prefer the floor, that's fine too. All right, so let's do a couple rounds of our lateral here. I'm going to start with my left hand on the floor. So this will be my first side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale back. Inhale, second side. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, so now we're going to add another breath. We're going to inhale, vertical, exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale release. Second side, inhale. Exhale, coming over. Inhale up, exhale release. Again, inhale. Pushing in with that other hand to make space on that side body. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release. All right, let's go all the way over on this next group. Inhale, all the way over as far as is comfortable. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, and exhale. Nice. Couple more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. All right, let's do our twist. And then we'll come back to our cat and cow. So we're going to inhale, lifting up. Inhale, nice and tall. On the exhale, first side. That far hand can come to that knee, other hand behind. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. And let's go one more time. And we're going to pause here and breathe into that back lower rib cage. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Same thing, breathing into that lower back rib cage. Nice. And then inhale back to center. Let's find that cat and cow. Minimum 3. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. I'll let you do a few on your own. Moving nice and slow. And then when you've finished with your last cat and cow, we're going to do one more thing before we come up onto our hands and knees. So we usually end class with a sun breath, and we start class with moving the neck. So we're going to add those two together and do that before we come up. So hands together, elbows together if that's comfortable. Otherwise, it can just be your hands. That's fine too. So we're going to start with an exhale. On the exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. On the inhale, we're going to open the arms and look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, arms come back, chin comes back down towards the chest. Inhale, open, looking up. Exhale, arms together, chin back to the chest. One more. Inhale, open, looking up. Exhale, bring it all the way back. Release that, and then let's make our way up to our table. If you have blocks, we're going to do a lunge in a little bit. If you need me to grab you one or more, raise your hand, I can bring them to you. But let's start with our tabletop first. All right, so let's come in and we're going to curl the toes and stretch out the bottom of the feet before we go anywhere. So curl the toes, and then if you can, sending the hips back towards the heels, just as far as is comfortable. And then let's come back up to our tabletop. You pound the feet into the mat. And then let's hit that cat and cow. So we're going to start with our exhale. Shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow, leading with the collarbones. Excellent. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Maybe one or two more on your own. And then back to neutral spine. Let's come into, we haven't done this in a while. Let's do our closed twist, which is our thread the needle. So we'll start with this left hand on the floor. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, right arm comes under the left, coming down to that right shoulder, right side of the head. Push in with that left hand. Inhale, bring that all the way up. Exhale, thread the needle. Push in with that left hand. Inhale, all the way back up. And one more time. Exhale. Down to that shoulder, center of the head. And then push in with that left hand. Inhale, that arm up. And then exhale, bring it back down. All right, other side. Inhale. Exhale, left arm under the right, coming down to that left shoulder, left side of the head. Push in with that right hand. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, thread the needle. And again, push in with that right hand. Inhale, all the way back up. And last time through. And to finish, push in with that right hand. Inhale, up. Exhale, set it back down. Excellent. All right, let's hit our lateral here. Left hand stays where it is. We'll walk this right hand over to the left, next to, in front of, past, whatever feels right today. And then turning and looking at that left foot. So let's take 3 breaths here. So we're going to inhale from the fingertips all the way down to the toes. Exhale from the toes all the way up that right side body and out the fingertips. Second breath from that right shoulder, that right hip. Exhale, right hip, out the right shoulder. One more, inhale right into that right rib cage. Exhale, let it go. Walk that right hand over. Let's go to the other side. Left hand comes over next to, past, wherever it wants to be, looking, turning and looking at that right foot. 3 breaths on this side. Inhale from those left fingers all the way down that left side body to those left toes. Exhale, left toes all the way up that left side body, out the left fingers. Second breath, inhale at that left shoulder, all the way down to that left hip. Exhale, left hip, out to that left shoulder. One more breath right into that left rib cage. Exhale, let it go. Walking that left hand over. Let's find a couple of cat and cows here. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. And one more. Exhale. And come back to that neutral spine, and then we're going to come into our lunges before we do our down dog. So if you have blocks and you want to do your lunge with that, you can do that. If you want to use your chair, you can use a chair for your lunges too. So I'll show you both. So if you have, and actually you could do this with one block too. Either way. So we're going to bring this right foot up. If you're in a chair, got it right like that. Perfect. You bring your hand to one block. If you've got one block, you're going to bring up to that right knee. And then if you want, you can bring one arm up or both. Nice. And then hands come back down to the block or the chair, switch knees. Your block over. Bring that left foot up. Come up onto that left knee. And then one more up with the arms. Nice. Or one arm down to that knee. And then we'll tuck it down. Move your chair out of the way unless you're going to use it to come up onto your downward facing dog. We're going to curl our toes under. On an inhale, hips come up towards the ceiling. And if you want from here, you can walk your dog, bend one knee, extend the opposite heel. And then when you're ready, bringing the knees towards straighter. They don't have to be all the way straight. Push in with the hands, send the hips towards that back wall, lengthening the spine. When you're ready, you can look up at the hands and walk the feet up, or walk the hands back to the feet. Bend the knees, come into a nice forward fold here. Shake the head, yes and no, grab opposite elbows. And then when you're ready to come up, bend the knees nice and deep, arms come out, all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands start. All right, so let's find our mountain pose here. So you can start with big toes touching up to hip width distance apart or more, depending on what your balance feels like today. And I'm going to do just 2 cues today. Hip points towards each other, like you're lacing up a shoe, pulling them together. So we're activating the lower abdominal wall. And then the front of the rib cage. So the collarbones go up and the sternum goes down. So we do this a lot with the back side of the body. But if you want to imagine, this goes up, that goes down. And then hands can be facing forward or towards each other. Take a breath or 2 here. And then when you're ready, let's come back into some more movement. All right, so I want to get to Warrior 3 today. So let's start with Warrior 1. We'll do 2, and then we'll do 3. So starting with Warrior 1, we're going to turn that left foot out, step this right foot forward. And we're going to start with that first, with the knee. So we're going to inhale here. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale straight. That a couple times. If that back leg is uncomfortable, you can adjust the degree of the foot and or bend that knee. You can bend the back knee too. All right, next time that leg is bent, we're going to push off and step it back and go to the other side. Turn that right foot out, left foot forward. Here we go. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale straight. Excellent. And then bend that leg, push off, and step it back. All right, let's add the arms. Left foot out, right foot forward. So I'm going to do what we did last week. Hands to heart, cactus arms, and then arms straight up. If you don't like one of those, do your favorite one, or do all of one, or switch it up, however you want to do it. So I'm going to do it the way I'm doing it. You can follow along or do your own way. All right, here we go. First one, inhale, bend the knee, hands to heart. Exhale. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale. Third one, inhale. And exhale. So we'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale. Last one, this round. And 1 more round. Inhale. Inhale, and last one. Beautiful. All right, bend that leg, push off, step back. Let's do the other side. Right foot out, left foot forward. Here we go. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, second round, hands to heart. Cactus arms. And straight up. 1 more round. Inhale, hands to heart. Cactus arms. And arms straight up. Wonderful. All right, bend that leg. Step it back. All right, Warrior 2. Let's go. Left foot steps out first. Right foot 90 degrees-ish. We're going to bend that front leg over that front knee. And if your feet aren't where you like them, you can adjust at any time. All right, hands together at the heart, arms open to the side, gazes over those front fingers. Soften the shoulders. Take a moment to check in with the body. And then let's go forward first. So left forearm to left thigh. Right hand on that right shoulder, and it can stay there the whole time if that's uncomfortable. Send that right shoulder back, and then if you want, you can bring that right arm up towards the ceiling, or that arm can go over the ear. And then let's windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. Right leg, right hand, right leg, left arm comes up towards the ceiling. Check the bend in that front knee. And then back to side angle pose. Windmill all the way around to Peaceful Warrior. And one more time through side angle pose. And Peaceful Warrior. From Peaceful Warrior, we're going to straighten that front leg and come into triangle pose. So arms come back, and then we're going to extend forward, hinge at the hip, and then tic-tac the arms, and just somewhere on that leg is fine. You don't have to go too far because we don't have any chairs or props down. And then let's come back, drop the arms, bend that knee, and step the feet back. Excellent. All right. Other side. Right foot forward. Bend that front knee over that front ankle. Hands together at the heart, arms open. Gazes over those front fingers. Soften the shoulders, nice. And let's go forward first. Side angle pose, right forearm to right thigh. Left hand on that left hip, send that left shoulder back to open up that rib cage. And you can leave the hand on the hip, or if you want, you can bring that arm straight up or overhead. And then let's windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. And side angle pose. Peaceful Warrior. And one more time through side angle pose. Peaceful Warrior. And then from here, we're going to do our triangle. So straighten that front leg. Arms come back down to a T. And then extend forward with that right arm. Hinge at the hip. Tic-tac the arms. Take one breath here. And then let's grab that invisible rope. Come back up. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. Nice. All right. So let's take a little pause and do some balance poses. Let's start with our moving balance, and we'll go Karate Kid first, or Flying Crane Karate Kid. So that's the one where you go like this, one leg up, arms come up, or if you have a chair, one arm comes up. And we'll switch legs. All right, ready? Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And you can go at your own pace, maybe slow it down a little bit. You can also pause and take an extra breath with the leg up. And let's do maybe two more each side. Excellent. All right. Let's come in and do our palm tree, which is coming up on the toes, arms come up. That one, if you have a chair, you can do one arm. All right, here we go. Inhale and exhale. And arms can come out to the side or forward, whatever you prefer. Might affect your balance slightly. You can break it down and do the arms and then the toes. or all one movement. You can also come up and then take an extra breath. And let's do one or two more. Excellent. All right. So let's do, we'll do our eagle pose and then we'll do our warrior three. All right, so for eagle pose, there's 3 options with the feet and 3 options with the arms. So I'll show you the arms first, crossing the arms, hugging the shoulders. Elephant arms or elephant trunk. And then the full cross the arms and then hands touch palms. Feet. So you can cross and rest. Sorry. Both feet on the floor, one foot's just the toes. Second option on a block. Third option all the way around. All right, so pick your thing and let's go. All right, so we'll do, if you're gonna use a block, block starts on the outside of the left foot. Arms out, and then come into either eagle arms or one of your other options. So right arm under, and that means we're gonna cross that right leg over. And let's do 3 breaths here. So we're gonna inhale, arms come up, exhale down, inhale, and exhale. And one more inhale, and exhale. Arms open up, uncross the legs, and then switch sides. Great big open eagle wingspan, and left arm comes under the right, and left leg crosses over the right. Or any of those other 2 options. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. Unwind, open, and uncross. Nice. All right. Warrior 3. So a couple of different options with our warrior 3. You can use blocks, you can use your chair, the seat, or the back. So just do, so if you have your blocks there, if you have your low chair here, and if you have your back of your chair here. So depending on how tall you are or what you like for your warrior 3, the third, well, what is that? 4 options is without anything. So those are your options. All right, so I'm gonna do blocks. If you want the chair, you got your chair. All right, so whatever you're using, if you have a chair, make sure the feet are on the mat. And then if you're using blocks, you want the, whatever you're using to be torso distance back. All right, or if you're not using anything, awesome, okay. So let's start with this right foot. And we're just going to lean forward to start. And then sending the toes back behind us. You can keep the toes on the ground until you get to your stance. Once you have your arms where you want, you can lift that left leg up. So if you feel a little wobbly with this, extend back through the heel, toes pointed down, extend out through the crown of the head. And then whenever you're ready, we'll set that right foot or left foot down, bend the knees, coming up. All right, let's do the other side. So coming forward, toes come back. Grab onto your chair, your blocks, and then we're gonna lift that right leg up, extend back through the heel, toes point down towards the floor. And then your arms can be forward, out to the side or airplane arms back. Let's take one more breath here. And then bend that knee, set that foot down, and coming all the way up. Awesome. Okay. So let's come and get symmetrical again. We'll do our half sun salutation. If you have really tight hamstrings, you can do that to a chair with your half sun salutation. You can come down here, and it's not cheating. Somebody's like, that's cheating to use a chair. It's not. If you can lengthen the hamstrings just by using the chair, then it's better than going too far and pulling too tight, and then it hurts. All right, so let's do our half sun salutation. We'll start with hands at the heart. Gonna inhale, hands down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Just coming down as far as is comfortable. Inhale, halfway lift. The hands can come to the front of the legs. So want to extend out the crown of the head and back through the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push in with the feet coming all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Let's do a couple more of those. Inhale. And exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out. All the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out. Inhale, all the way up. Palms together, hands to heart. All right, I'm going to do another round, but I'm going to do my arms out straight. If you have any back or shoulder issues, if you want to keep your arms out to the side, go ahead and do that. Okay? All right, so here we go. I'm going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to the front of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms come up to the ears, push in with the feet, coming all the way up. Exhale, arms come up. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the ears, push in, coming all the way up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the ears, push in with the feet. Exhale. Excellent. All right. Let's go and do a half moon salutation. So I like to bring my feet out a little bit wider because we're going side to side. Oops, that's a little wide. All right. So we're going to gather our ball and inhale, bring it up overhead. On an exhale, we're going over. I'm going to the left first, so whichever side is fine. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. And go one more time each side. Inhale, up. Exhale, first side, and then drop that arm down by that side body. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, second side, drop that arm all the way down. Inhale, bring it back up. You want to do a little back bend, you can bring it back with the exhale. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Excellent. All right, let's head down to the floor. We're going to do what do we call it in English? It's like, I know what it is in Sanskrit word. So it's the one where we go the legs all four directions. All right. So let's come down onto the floor. If you want to do, oh, I had somebody request one day when I did it live, somebody requested a specific pose. And I can't read the chat box from here. So it's like, okay, next time. So if you're not down already and you want to try this, it's Mukasana, which is coming into a squat and then walking in the squat. Which is like, I haven't done that in years. So, so that's for somebody Monday night. All right, so let's see what we're going to start with. So we're going to come all the way up to the top of the mat. And hands on the knees. The microphone out of the way. Coming all the way down onto the back. So let's start with our Apanasana, or wind relieving pose in English. Hands can come to the knees. On the exhale, knees come in. Inhale, release. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, release. You can also bring the knees out wider. That gives you a little bit more space in the lower back and behind the neck. That feels better. Excellent. And then let's do our L's and B's. So we're going to exhale, knees come in. On the inhale, arms come up overhead, feet come up, so we're in our L shape. And then on an exhale, we're going to bend the knees, hands come to knees. Now each time after that, we're going to go wider with the legs, so they're V's. And then we'll come back up to the L's. So here we go. So we're going to exhale, knees in. Inhale, a skinny V. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands to knees. Inhale, a slightly wider V. Exhale, hands to knees, bend the knees. And a couple more times, going just as far as is comfortable. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Maybe this is your last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And then we're going to work our way back up. So a little bit skinnier on the V. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's say we got two more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, last V. Exhale, close. And then L to finish. Inhale. So the legs are up straight. Exhale, bend the knees. All right, let's go ahead and get in 3 Apanasanas here. Hands on the knees, or you can bring them to the base where the hip meets the thigh. Exhale, hands slide up. Inhale, hands slide down. So you've got the same motion, but the shoulders aren't doing any work. All right, from here, let's set this left foot down on the floor. We're going to bring this right leg up towards the ceiling. So this is something you can do with a strap. If you have your strap handy and you want to wrap it around the foot, you can do that. The tendency is to grip with the hands and the shoulders. So you can do this entirely without a strap as well. So if you don't have a strap, don't worry, you can still do this. So we're going to bring the hands on the back of that right thigh. On an exhale, bring that leg in towards the chest. Inhale, release back up to center. And it may not go very far, and that's okay. Exhale, leg comes in. Inhale, release. And one more time, exhale. And inhale. All right, our next movement is off towards the right side. So right hand on the outside of that right leg. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, move that right leg over towards the right side of the floor. If that's too much on your knee, you can bend and straighten that leg to come down towards the floor. And then inhale, bring it back up. You can bend and straighten. Coming back to center. From here, we're going to move that left leg out of the way and bring that left hand on the inside of the right leg, right arm out to the side, bend and straighten, bringing that right leg across the body towards the left side of the floor. Going just as far as is comfortable. And then when you're ready, bend and straighten to bring that right leg back up. And then we're going to bend that knee and bring that foot down to the floor. Let's go to the other side. So we'll bring that left leg up towards the ceiling. Wrap the hands behind that thigh. And when you're ready, we're going to exhale. Bring that left leg in towards the chest. Inhale, release. Exhale. And inhale one more time. Exhale. Left leg in. Inhale, release. All right. Let's go and bring the left leg towards the left side of the floor. Left hand on the outside of that left leg. You can bend and straighten. And this is an exhale, bringing it down just as far as it's comfortable. And then bend and straighten. Inhale, bring it back up. Need to move that right leg out of the way. Right hand comes on the inside of that left leg. You can bend and straighten to bring it over towards the right side of the floor. Again, going just as far as is comfortable. Bend and straighten, bring that leg back up with the inhale. And then when you're ready, bring that knee in, and then the foot comes down to the floor. So that's 3 of the 4 directions. The 4th direction is we're going to bring that left foot to the floor, or it should still be there. Right foot comes up onto that left thigh. So it can be the side of the foot or the ankle, if that's more comfortable. And then let's start with using this right hand to open that right hip. Left hand on the left hip, right hand on that right knee. So we're opening up this whole area here. And then you've got a couple of options. You can stay right here. You can grab that left knee and pull that left knee in, or extend that left foot up towards the ceiling. And this is my upside down number 4. And some people call this thread the needle because your right hand is coming in and around. And then when you're ready, we'll bring that left foot down, right foot comes down, and let's go to the other side. So left foot on the right thigh, left hand comes to that left knee, right hand on that right hip. So we're opening up that whole area. And then your 3 options here, staying right here, grabbing the right knee and pulling that knee in, or wrapping the hands behind that right foot up towards the ceiling. And then when you're ready, right foot comes down, left foot comes down, and let's bring both knees in. Sorry about that. And a couple of apanasanas, come back to symmetrical. And when you're ready, bringing both feet down and extend both legs all the way straight out. And legs together, toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Let's come into our supine palm tree. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms up overhead. And let's do all 3 options here. Exhale, arms back down by your side. Inhale, cactus arms, so bend at the elbows. Exhale, bring it down. And if you prefer one over the other, you can do that one exclusively. And then palms face up, and let's do snow angel arms, if that feels okay. Inhale, sliding the arms up towards the crown of the head, just as far as is comfortable. Exhale, arms slide back down towards the side body. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, back down by your sides. Second one, inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, arms down by your side. And snow angel arms, inhale. Arms slide up towards the crown of the head. Exhale, arms come back down. Let's do one more round. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, arms back down. And last one. Inhale, snow angel arms. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. And instead of palm flips, we're going to do palming the eyes. So we're going to take the hands and gently cover the eyes. And just take a couple of breaths here. And after that, when you're ready, bring the arms back down by your sides. We're going to let the legs move away from each other, the feet fall away from each other. Palms can face up, and then arms come out away from the body. And anything else that you need to come into a comfortable relaxation pose. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me a little better. So let's do our full body relaxation. Walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Let the tongue be heavy and fall away from the roof of the mouth. Let the eyes be heavy and fall to the back of the head. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, let's do sun breath number 4, which is the breath of joy, I think. I'm just making it up. I don't know. We're just going to breathe, right? Okay, so we'll start with the hands at the heart. You're going to inhale, hands come all the way down and all the way around, and fingertips touch. On the exhale, all the way around, and then hands back to the heart. All right, 3 times. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Hands are already back at the heart. As we go forth on this beautiful, gorgeous summer day, let's go forth with kindness, compassion, and gratitude, not just for others, but especially for ourselves. If you like me, bow and say namaste. Namaste. Thanks, gang. Thank you.